What's up, Bacon Bits? And today we are back with another video. And today I'm going to do a little showcase of my custom FNAF 1 pizzeria that I made off camera. And apparently I didn't know that I should have just made a video about actually recording the building process instead of just doing it off camera. But I'm just going to show you guys anyway, because why not? So here we are. So this is a little overview of the location from the outside. There you go, you got your parking lot over there. You know, pretty basic stuff. And now for the inside. Alright, so we have the main lobby right here. And as you can tell, I got some cardboard cutouts over here of the boys. And I did this because, you know, you get a little, like when you walk in, you get to take some little photo ops with the guys, you know? Hello. And even with Freddy and Bonnie over here. So, pretty cool. And then we have the main archway from the FNAF movie that I wanted to recreate because I just felt like it needed something a little more grand. And that brings us to the main party room over here. So, you know, you got your tables, your chairs, some booths for people that, you know, that want to be in the main spotlight, posters, drawings, the works. And then, of course, that brings us to the main band over here. You got Freddy, Bonnie, Chica on their rightful places. And then I even added a little backstage area, a little parking service, just in case any of the three, you know, get damaged. And even a spare Freddy suit in the back that you can equip, and then, you know, if Freddy breaks down or something, then someone could just put it on and be Freddy, you know. And then that brings us to the arcade, and then this is where Foxy is. I feel like Foxy, you know, kind of deserves to have his own space, so I wanted to put him with the arcade over here. So you got the machines, claw machines, prize corner, and even Foxy has his own little parking service area back here, because, you know, he breaks down a lot, and here's a spare suit as well. And then the prize corner. You got plushies, you got some toys, presents, you know. And then the bathrooms, because, well, you know. Bathroom over here, and then bathrooms over here. This is just a little fire exit hallway over here. And then this brings us to the main big storage area, you know, where they load all the boxes of shipments and party supplies and stuff. And I actually built this area inspired by FNAF Secret of the Mimic. You know, the big part where you're getting chased by Chica in the big warehouse. Because, you know, there's a bunch of boxes to hide from anybody. Little bits of cover to hide if people, you know, see you. And that brings us to this hallway with, yep, here's the supply closet. Spare Bonnie suit, just because, you know, this is just Bonnie's chill spot. And then this hallway leads us down to the office, inspired by the FNAF movie. You know, you got chair, sit down, stuff, even a little monitor that I hooked up back here, tablets, you know, that kind of stuff. And then if we fly this way, this hallway leads over to the kitchen, circles back over here. Of course, you got, you know, a little cold storage room with the birthday cakes, some extra pizza, and then, of course, you know, that thing. But, you know. And then we have the kitchen. Also, Chica's favorite spot. Oh, yes, just a random Chica suit chilling next to the fridge. You know, that's so Chica. And then, you know, pizzas, big oven to cook your pizzas. And then here I put the loading dock where you get, you know, the shipments to the pizzas and stuff. And then this, I wanted to build Arnold's van, the Secret of the Mimic. So here you go. Arnold's van that you can hop inside of. You can't drive it, unfortunately, but, you know, it's just there for show. And then, of course, we got statue endo plush, you know, because why not? And then, you know, of course, you got Golden Freddy over here, just chilling. And then there's still a few more rooms I haven't shown yet, so I will get to that shortly. some of you might have noticed that the wall over here looks a little different, and that's because I wanted to make this the safe room. You know, we got Golden Freddy poster, the Freddy just completely just destroying himself poster, and then obviously the man of the hour, Afton himself, right here. And then obviously there's still this room over here, which this is just a little like extra storage room with Easter eggs and secrets. And we got Sparky over here, Shadow Freddy over here, just some more old Fredbear's merch. So, you know, just a little thing for fans. And then obviously I'm gonna go through the cameras. So obviously the main lobby, dining area, arcade, Foxy, bathroom hallway, the other hallway that leads into the main storage thing. Main storage thing, I put 2 cameras in here. We got camera 6 and then camera 7. And then the supply closet, and the office hallway, little extra thing, the extra storage space with the flashlight, because I'm like, you know, why not? And then kitchen hallway that leads over there. Kitchen. This camera is a safe room. This one I'm pretty sure is a loading dock. They're quite similar, so it's kind of hard to tell. You know. And then exit out hallway over here. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. So let's fly back over here. Alrighty guys, well that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little custom tour that I decided to do. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.